What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. So, showing Keeler, he's just showing his true colors here. Um, I just read his piece in the Denver Post, and I knew that was coming after this exchange that he had with Coach Prime at the news conference. And so I knew this was coming. I knew that he was going to come up with a piece and pretty much go in. So I'm going to let the article play out, and then I'm going to give my opinions on it in a second. But, I've been watching him for a while. Oh, wait, hold on a second. My mic dropped. Look, I dropped the mic already. Hold on one second. Damn, I ain't even start good yet and dropped the mic. Hold on. I'm over here dropping mics. I ain't even start good yet and I'm dropping mics already. But I started when I saw the Jordan Seaton interview. The way he was questioning Jordan Seaton, I was like, wow, man. It's like, he's looking for something. And Coach Prime was right in asking him, like, what's your problem? Like, what is your problem with us? What did we do to you? And there's really don't have to be no rhyme or reason on what someone did to him. Some people in this world just don't like you. That's just how it is. And his attitude is showing. These reporters, you're supposed to be, if you're a reputable reporter, you're not really supposed to act like that. But he already didn't like Coach Prime from the gate. That's just how I feel about it. I can't read this guy's mind, but I'm just going off his actions. And so Coach Prime refused to let him get a question off, and he has that right to. Especially if you feel somebody is not for you or the team, why have them question? Why have them question you? I feel like he should have some people in that room, that has the team back. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that I think should be in that room, right? And replace people like him, because he already it seemed like he has some type of disdain. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what it sounds like. So let me just go ahead and play this article. Let me see, where is it? Here we go.
Keeler. Deion Sanders, 4-8 coach, gave a 3-9 news conference. Coach Prime showed CU Buffs fans a four-letter side they hadn't seen before. Fear. Boulder, a 4-8 coach, gave a 3-9 news conference. This was Deposition Deion, a cornered and condescending man, the perennial victim who ain't got time for mere mortals. This was the Deion Sanders we'd read about for years, disdain boiling like broth behind shades too cool for the room. Coach Prime sat down Friday, made a joke about the honey bun sitting on the table in front of him, trying to get my six-pack, and then disappeared. Reporters at CU Fall Sports Media Day instead got a glimpse of Deion from behind the curtain. A man uncensored and unvarnished, away from the videos and the artifice, the control and the spin. Prime at the table became Deion on the witness stand, the one from the tell-all books and magazine stories, usually out of Texas, where bridges burned. Yelling at everyone. Yelling at no one. I'm not doing anything with CBS. Next question, Sanders said after KCNC reporter Eric Christensen introduced himself. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It's above that. It ain't got nothing to do with you. I've got love for you, I appreciate and respect you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. They know what they did. Christensen, like the rest of us, was flabbergasted. Largely because he hadn't done a blasted thing. You are who you are. CBS is CBS, all right? It's not. He's not. I'm looking you in the eye as a man. I respect you, Sanders continued. I've got love for you. But what they did was foul. Who were they? A CBSSports.com story that ranked Deion as the 15th best coach in the 16-team Big 12? A CBSSports.com column published last month that said the Buffs had an uphill climb for bowl eligibility? Or the reporting on son Shiloh Sanders' bankruptcy filing? Christensen had nothing to do with any of it, guilty only of brand association. And a bonkers association at that. Prime even got chippy about semantics. Bolstered versus improved. Chemistry. A few minutes later, the microphone went to me, and deposition Deion pounced again. I've taken my swings at the piñata. Friday was Prime's turn, and he didn't miss. I had it coming, as the old song from Chicago goes. That's fine. But Christensen? Channel 4? A media partner? The station that outbid its peers to host Prime's local coaches show? This was another side of Deion we'd heard about but hadn't really seen yet. Biting one of the hands that actually pays him. This was desperate Deion, a man who stared into the future and saw 5 to 7 staring back. This was Nebraska Deion. As in, Deion from the Nebraska post-game news conference in Lincoln. After the Buffs drop another heartbreaker. This was a side of Sanders the Front Range hadn't seen before. A confident man who suddenly looked and acted and sounded afraid. Afraid of critics. Afraid of the truth. Afraid of bad news looming like a tsunami at its crest. It was as if Deion had been visited by the ghost of Christmas future.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Just wait. Just hold on, Sean. Hold on. So you're saying that he sees the future looming and it doesn't look great? Well, first of all, the season hasn't started. Did the season start yet? It's August 11th. The season has not started yet. Okay. Let me just see. Hold on. The season starts August 29th, which is not that far away. It's actually only a few weeks away now. It's actually really, really close. August 29th is going to be here before you know it. However, the season hasn't started yet. Everybody starts with the same record, 0-0. And this is a second-year rebuilding team still. He inherited a team that went 1-11. So there's serious work that have to be done to get this team to national prominence. Can he get this team to national prominence in 2 years? We'll see. If that is done, then that's a hell of a feat. If he can get this team to national prominence in year 2, that's like Coach of the Year honors. That's damn near Hall of Fame numbers at that point. He's already in the Hall of Fame, but coaching Hall of Fame numbers. If he can get the team as far as like to the playoffs in year 2. Okay? We got to look at this practically here. But on paper, the team looks really good. You know what I mean? But anything can happen. It's not like he inherited an Oregon team like Dan Lanning did. You know, you inherited a really good team. It was already built already. Or a USC team, Lincoln Riley, that was already built already. It already had years in the national spotlight. Yeah, Colorado had spotlight years, but that was in the 90s. That was in the 90s. It's been years since that. He inherited a 1-11 team, and it's a lot of work to do to get recruits to even come there. First of all, you got to get recruits to buy into what you're doing. That takes work. You gotta like rebuild the whole system. That takes work. Yeah, they trying their best in year two. They getting it together, but still, this is year two. Um, I think he already had this hit piece coming. This was already in the making. Um, it was just a matter of time, before he wrote a piece like this. This was already on his mind. Um, and it's crazy. It's even the local reporters. It's like they're like enemies to this team. That's why some people are calling for Coach Prime to leave at the end of this season. There's no way he should have to deal with this. You know, from his resume and the things that he built up over his career, he shouldn't have to deal with no reporters like this. It's like almost he needs to go to a prominent team already. He needs to go to a prominent team or the NFL. I wouldn't be mad at him if this was his last year in Boulder. I wouldn't be mad at him at all, because there's bigger and better things for him ahead if he so choose to. Now, can he build Colorado into a national prominent team? Of course he can. But it takes time. You got to remember, it's been less than 24 months. Okay, you're not going to rebuild something into a national prominent team competing for a national title in less than 24 months. You can. I mean, it's possible. Anything is possible in this world. But we have to wait and see what happens this season. And it just seems like the reporters are there. It just seems like they're not for him. And my thing is, with his resume, he doesn't have to take it. With his resume, there's bigger and better things for him if he so choose to entertain those options. There's going to be a lot of options for him at the end of the season. Trust me, there will be. I know he said he wasn't going anywhere, but at the end of the day, man, he's taking a lot here. Even from the local reporters that you think will that will support the program, they're not. He's even taking shade from former players. There's a former player. He's a hot and cold type of person, but he has thrown shade. You know what I'm saying? He's thrown shade. He claimed he hasn't thrown shade. He's just keeping it real. I'm not going to say his name, but he has thrown shade for no reason. A lot of people are jealous of this man for taking this position. They are. They're jealous of his star power. But I'm here to tell you, even for that guy that used to play at Colorado, he was a star when you was a little kid. You don't even remember Coach Prime playing, really. I don't think you quite remember. Because actually, you should remember, actually. And then there's other coaches that have disdain for him. We remember Joel Klatt saying that he know for a fact that coaches got together to ban against him, to form against him, so he can fail. For his type of resume, and Warren Sapp and Coach Lewis and all their type of they shouldn't be going through this. This is like the bottom of the barrel. They don't look, they don't came from the top, the pinnacle, and they have to come back to the hood now. That's what it seemed like. They shouldn't. There's certain things that they should not have to be going through here. This university is lucky to have him. They're lucky. Yeah, I know who he is. I'm just not saying any names, man. But everybody know who I'm talking about. But there's certain things that he should not have to go through. First of all, let me just refresh these reporters' memory again. Before him, there was nothing there. Nobody knew who you guys were before he got there. Nobody knew. Nobody was checking for you. Nobody. He came there just off his name alone and brought money to that university. That place don't deserve him, man. They don't. They don't deserve him. They don't deserve him because he's not well received by the people that matter there. He deserves to go to somewhere like a Florida State, man, or the Oakland Raiders, or NFL team. He doesn't deserve to be here, man. And as long as he's here, I'm just going to enjoy him here. You said I agree. See, they don't deserve him. I'm going to enjoy him coaching. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to enjoy him coaching while it lasts here. I'm just going to enjoy the experience of him coaching his sons for the last time. Travis playing for the last time. That's what I'm actually enjoying. I'm enjoying the experience that well-off media brings to the table. I'm enjoying that. Far as I'm concerned, the man, he belongs in the SEC. Either that or he belongs in the NFL. Actually, he belongs in the NFL. I'm going to just tell you that. He actually stepped down to coach. He had to. He actually had to do it because his sons play football. He had to, because he felt, I went back to the beginning for a second. Why did he start coaching his sons? Because he felt like they needed quality coaching. And being that he has all the experience, who else is better to coach them but him? So he coached them, and it just so happened he coached them all the way through high school, and he coached Shedeur all the way through college. And, Shiloh, well, 1 year he was at South Carolina. 2 years he was at South Carolina, 2 years. And then he went to Jackson State, and then he's here at Colorado. Shiloh could be in the NFL right now, but he's here to help his dad out and try to build his team. And then now this is last year. He don't have no more eligibility. And Shedeur is gone. Travis is going to be gone. A few others are going to be gone. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to keep him. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to keep him at the end of the season. Because he doesn't need it. He don't need the money. He doesn't need the money. And he doesn't have to put up with this stuff. No other reporters treat their coaches like this. I'm talking about local reporters. They don't treat their coaches like this. They don't. You said they do wear many uniform, but no other coach is dealing with this. Their local reporters are not on the attack like this. I can tell how the reporters are looking at him, how they feel about him. I can tell. And he can tell too. Quite frankly, somebody with his pedigree and his resume, he should not have to be dealing with this because they don't respect it. They really, listen, look, here's the funny part. I could see if he doesn't have no experience in the media. He reached the top of he went above them in the media. Remember, he was a broadcaster for well over 10 years. He went past them. And Warren Sapp. Remember, Warren was at the NFL Network. These guys are from a different level, man. These guys, this is a step down for them. This is a step down, man. I'm going to be the one to say it. They don't deserve him, man. They don't deserve him here. And I think somebody from the university need to speak up, man, on his behalf. Like, listen, you guys are not going to continue to go on the attack here. Or there would be no more questioning. There would be no more questioning. As far as I'm concerned, that Sean Keeler guy, he shouldn't be invited there anymore. He's hostile. I could tell from the interview he did with Jordan Seaton. Jordan Seaton didn't say anything wrong. And I could tell how the way he was looking at him and his whole disposition and everything. Everything was off. No other coach go through this. Nick Saban never went through this. Never. I watched him at Alabama. He never went through this with a reporter. Ever. It was nothing but respect. They don't have respect for him. And as far as I'm concerned, that city lucked up when he came there. They got lucky. They got lucky when he came there. They got lucky. They got lucky. They got lucky. I just don't think he even deserved to be in college, yo. I think he deserved to be in the NFL as a coach. This is a step down. But he said that he's happy at Colorado, right? So be it. So being that he's happy at Colorado, I'm just going to enjoy him as a coach at Colorado. I'm going to enjoy him as a coach at Colorado. And that's the only reason why I'm supporting the program is because he there. I'm keeping it real with you. You know how some people say, oh, you are a bandwagon. I'm not even a bandwagon fan. I support Coach Prime. So you don't even have, I'm not even in that category. I'm telling you that they weren't on my radar before he got there. I'm not even being fake with you. You know what I'm saying? That the last time that I followed Colorado is when Rashawn Salam won the Heisman Trophy. And I remember that. And I remember Cordell Stewart there. After that, I forgot that they were even playing football. So I'm that fan to where I'm no supporter. I ain't a fan of nobody. Supporter. I support Coach Prime being there, and that's it. Okay? If he leaves, I leave. I'll never watch them again. If he leaves. You know what I'm saying? Well, with the exception of some of the kids that are still there. I'll follow their career. But after they all graduate, that's it. But make no mistakes about it. If he leaves, Jordan Seaton, I'm leaving. I'm just telling you. It'll be a mass exodus. Nick Saban never went through nothing like this. Never. Never. He never had a hit piece like this. Never. And you know the crazy thing is, Coach Prime exceeded Nick Saban. He far exceeded him. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's in the Hall of Fame, dude. He's in the Hall. This is a very unique circumstance that I had said before. This is a very unique circumstance that we're watching. This is not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to happen. Usually people like Art Shell, Mike Singletary, they go to the NFL, dog, if they're going to coach. You know what I'm saying? Art Shell, Oakland Raiders, you know what I'm saying? Like, you usually have them go to the NFL teams. They usually don't go to college. These are Hall of Famers. Usually they stick in the NFL. They stick to their pedigree. But Coach Prime, his sons were playing. So he coached his sons. Now, with the let me tell you how this is. He knows football. He has a PhD in football. Warren Sapp does too, and the other coaches. Why? Because they played at the highest level. That's why. He knows exactly what he's looking for. And like these reporters, they don't deserve to be sitting in front of him. I'm just saying that. They don't. There's multiple reporters here. They don't deserve to be questioning him. They don't. They really don't deserve to be questioning him, man. He should have Shannon Sharp and the rest of them up there questioning him. They don't even deserve to sit there and talk football with him. They don't. And it's showing because that guy right there, he doesn't deserve to be there. Because he, first of all, he don't like him. So why would you want to be there? And that's why Coach was questioning him. If I did something to you, let me know what I did to you. Like, what did I do to you? And he couldn't even explain it right there. He couldn't even give him that. See, now he's explaining an article, but he couldn't do it in front of his face. So I don't even consider this man. I consider him a joke. But this hit piece was already written. He already had this ready to go. And look at the guy sitting next to him smirking. He don't deserve to be there either, man. This is a joke. This is a straight up joke, man. But hopefully, listen, man, if I'm right, he only got to deal with this a few more months. He's out. He only got to deal with this a few more months. They lucky they had him here. Lucky. This was a once in a lifetime situation where you got 2 gold jackets and one on one team. You got 2. Miami has 1. The University of Miami, they had 1 gold jacket coach, and that's Jason Taylor. They got 1. This team has 2. So you normally don't see that. This is not a normal occurrence. They already didn't like him before he got there. They already didn't like him. If I was like an official at that school, because I want coach to stay, I would be talking right now. I'm like, look, this is not proper. You know what I'm saying? And as far as I'm concerned, this reporter is not, he's not welcome back here. He shouldn't be welcome back because this is ridiculous. I can tell by the way he was questioning Jordan Seaton that something was off. So let's continue with this hit piece because this is a hit piece. That's what it is. He had this already prepared. Make no mistakes about it.
As if November Dion had stepped out of a time machine in the hallway and grabbed August Dion just before he walked into the touchdown club, handing the latter a game book from Oklahoma State. Folks who've dealt with the Sanders team in the past have pointed out that Coach Prime, like all powerful men, pays people to make inconvenient things go away. Well, he can't make a forgiving, occasionally fawning and comparatively docile press corps go away. He can't make on-record and anonymous comments by former players and former staffers, real or imagined, go away. He can't make the paper trail from his or his family's past legal scraps, including allegations against Shiloh, go away. So he snaps. He can't hide the fact that CU, which hired him with the sheer and utter desperation of a lonely nerd on prom night, conducted a lousy vetting process, hoping that a lifetime celebrity wouldn't come with a lifetime of skeletons in his closet, too. Half the power.
You see that? He didn't even like him from the jump. He said that they were desperate. That's why they hired him. They were desperate. They hired him out of desperation. No, they didn't have to hire him. There was other coaches out there. They didn't have to, but they did. But look what, after they hired him, see, he's not going to mention anything in this article about the money generated in that local economy. Because he's getting ready to hurt him if he decides to leave. I don't think Coach's going to continue to take this. I think this might be his last year. If I'm a betting man, I'll bet you on it. I'll bet you on this one. Anybody, if you want to bet, if you want to take that wager. There's no way in the hell he's going to continue to take this. No way. And he don't have to. With his resume, he has many options on the table. Many options. In his mind, he didn't like him from the jump. And many others. I'm sure many others sitting in that room didn't like him either. They act like they do, but I can tell. He don't deserve this, man. He don't deserve this. What he did for the local economy is amazing. Everybody's making money here. Everybody. Because when you come to town, where am I going to stay? I'm going to find a hotel or Airbnb. That has gone up. Okay, I want to eat somewhere. The local restaurants is making money. Everybody's making money here. The local vendors at the games, everybody's making money. The games are sold out. Those games weren't sold out prior to this. They were not. They were not sold out prior to this. He's also helping other teams out. Their stadiums are selling out. Everywhere he go, it's like everything he touches turns to gold here. Everything. But see, let me tell you, the only thing I can make sense of this, guys, everybody is not happy for your success. He earned his success. He earned it the hard way. Trust me, I'm telling you, I watched him throughout his career. He got this out of the mud because he wasn't liked at first. He always faced pushback from the media because a lot of people admired him. Sometimes admiration turns to hate. They admired him so much because he was a once-in-a-lifetime type of athlete. It was him and Bo Jackson, man. These are guys were one-on-ones. This guy was so dominant on the field, he had to decoy himself for the quarterback to throw to him. He had to. He'll act like he's covering another receiver so that the quarterback can throw to the receiver that he's really covering. This for him, and he'll get the interception. This is a once-in-a-lifetime type of athlete. I have never seen nothing like it. He's once in a lifetime. Him and Bo Jackson. And on top of that, after he retired, he excelled in the broadcasting booth. He excelled. He was one of the number one analysts. Him and Warren Sapp too. He was a good one too. He was a really good analyst, and he did it for well over 10 years. I remember him covering the combine. He was one of a kind. When he gave his stamp of approval on a player, they usually went on to have a good career. Axe Revis Island. Axe what's his name? Who else did he big up? He bigged up and he just went to the Hall of Fame. What's his name? Devin Hester. Everybody he put his stamp of approval on went on to do great things. Now, the reason, again, why he got into coaching is because of his sons. He said he saw how they were being coached when they were younger. He can provide them quality coaching. Look at all, not just his sons, look at all the other players that he touched, that he helped out, that they're not talking about. There's many players around the country that played for him when they were in Little League. Look what he did for Travis Hunter, man. And I had to say something because the thing is, I'm one of those people where I'm not a CU fan like that. No, I'm not. I'm being real with you. I'm the only one keeping it 100 here. I'm a Deion fan. Like straight up. I didn't buy no CU stuff when I was growing up. I bought Deion sneakers. It was the Deion sneakers and the Jordan, Joe. If you had them two pair of sneakers, you were straight for the year. That's what I knew. So now I see him being a coach. Okay, I'm going to follow him wherever he go. I wasn't checking for Jackson State, man, before he got there. That's what he brings to the table. Anywhere he goes, he elevates that program. So you don't think a smart NFL owner wouldn't want that? You crazy. It's all about money at the end of the day. Wherever he goes, he elevates the program. Wherever he goes. Jackson State, elevated. Look at the facilities that they built. Look at everything he did for that local economy. And then he went to CU. He changed that program overnight. Overnight, people start, but see, they don't talk about that. See, he's not talking about that. He's not talking about the people that he brought with him. You know what I'm saying? And then this one guy had said, and I couldn't believe this one said this one. In this same press conference here, somebody said, what does having a high GPA correlate to football? I couldn't believe he said that. That was hate. That was hate. And I couldn't believe it came from that person. The fuck you mean? Having a good, it does correlate to football. It means he got discipline. The hell you talk? See, he doesn't deserve to be around that. Like, why would somebody ask a question like that? What does having a good GPA correlate to football? That's, yo, see how it comes out? You see how that hate comes out? What does that have to do with this? It has a lot to do with it. It's called discipline. I couldn't believe that person said that. If I was him, I wouldn't even call any more press conferences. I'll be done with it. I'd be like, yeah, listen, man, I can't take no more questions, man. Because you guys are ridiculous. You guys don't even y'all don't even deserve for him to take questions from y'all. You see, the other coaches were there. I'm pretty sure they went through the same thing. I have to go back and check. I'm pretty sure they did. But they had no other choice but to take it. Because they had to go along and get along. They had to take it. They went through the same thing. I know they did. But they couldn't say anything. This one can. This one can. He has all types of pull in the NFL. When I tell you he got pull, just on his word alone, don't got them kids in the NFL. Them two kids that's playing right now. Just off his word alone, they got jobs in the NFL, yo. Just off his word alone, I know McClendon is playing. Make no mistakes about it. They say, yo, coach, man, is this a player here? Yeah, man, y'all got a player. Just off his word alone, that kid got a job, yo. I know that's the case. Just off his word alone, Xavier got a job. And I'm being real. Somebody got to keep it real here. Just off his word alone, if he say you got talent, the NFL scouts are going to watch because they remember when he was a commentator at the NFL Combine. They remember. He has an eye for talent. He has a knack for talent like none other. When he said that Revis Island was going to be great, Revis Island was going to be great. I remember him saying it. When I remember he gave the stamp of approval on Devin Hester, that man is in the Hall of Fame now. And who was there to congratulate him? Who was there to put the jacket on him? Because he was the one that built him up. He said, this man is great. He said, I'll never forget it. And he was great. I ain't going to lie to you. He said, this man is great right here. See, they don't know. That man is 100% official. He shouldn't be going through nothing like this. They hope that at the end of the season that he don't have this type of press conference. Watch this. They better hope not, but watch this. Guys, I would like to thank CU for their opportunity. I believe I turned it around here because the local economy is up. I turned around. I'm retiring. This is my retirement. They better hope he don't have no retirement speech again. They better hope not. They better hope not. I'm handing the reins over to someone that I think that's going to take this program into the next level. They better hope he don't have that. Because he can retire from college and go coach somewhere else. And go step up and coach. Trust me. Make no mistakes about that. Yes, he can. And then all these people are saying, no, Max, he said he ain't going to do it. No, people change their mind every now and then. They change their mind every now and then. So, like I said, as long as he at CU, I'm going to enjoy him coaching at CU. I'm going to enjoy it. But I wouldn't be surprised if a retirement speech is coming. But I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. Let's continue.
Or 5 schools, and most of the NFL wouldn't put up with the prime circus. The cameras. The contracts. The rules.
All right, stop right there. So why would he be up there questioning them and why, if he think it's a circus? So why are you even a part of the circus? If you think this is a circus, you said that they took a chance. They know he's a circus. So why are you even there questioning him? You were an op the whole time. You were an op the whole time, and he caught it. I caught it too, especially with that Jordan Seaton interview and a few other interviews. I caught it. You were an op the whole time. So if you're an op, he just getting rid of the ops. He just calling out the ops. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you think this is a circus, well then look, don't come back to the program. Don't write on the program and don't even come back in the building if you think it's a circus. Okay, since it's such a circus, okay, let's call it a circus then. That local economy has built up. Do they call it a circus? They're benefiting from the circus, aren't they? The local economy that's making money. Them vendors that's making money. The merch sales that went up. So, do anybody else in that university think it's a circus? Why don't they come forward if they think it's a circus? I would love for him to make his retirement interview at the end, yo. I would love it. Guys, I'm retiring. And then he'd be like, you know what? I'm out of retirement if the right if the right people come along. Y'all lucky he's there. Lucky. Now that these other programs see what the circus, how much money the circus could bring, you don't think they're going to want that circus at their university? You crazy. Money makes this world go around. It does. Since you thought it was a circus, why are you there? Why are you sitting there with that microphone you think is a circus? This is too easy.
The Buffs? They had no choice. Dion is the king of CU, El Caudillo del Boco, the emperor of engineering drive. Are you with me or against me? Only once the train leaves the station, it doesn't come with brakes. You ride that puppy out, full speed. Until things go off the rails. As Deposition Dion fired away Friday, sanity wobbled about the canvas and almost took a knee. It was easily the most bonkers news conference from a CU football coach since November 13, 2018. Remember? Buffs boss Mike McIntyre brought props to the Champions Center, whipping out a giant picture of a snow-drenched buffalo as the scribes' collective jaws dropped. The buffalo is the only animal that walks into the storm. All the rest of them run, said McIntyre, who was skating on thin ice at the time. If you walk into the storm, you get through it faster. Spoiler alert. The storm won. By a lot. 4 days later, Mac fell at home to Utah, 30-7. The morning after that, he was gone. CU shouldn't lose to scrappy North Dakota State on August 29th. I'll say this, though. After Friday, Coach Prime sure as heck better not lose by 23. The storm's an awfully cold, awfully lonely place if you're 1-2. Media partners keep receipts, too. Want more sports news? Sign up for the sport.
You see that, right? So yeah, so that's his piece that he had right there. But since he thinks it's a circus, I don't think he should come back up there. He lucky, man. I don't get press passes. He lucky. Because if I was in there, I'm like, why are you here? I would have said this before Prime went in there. I said, why are you here if this is a circus? I just want to know. You know, so yeah, I would doubt he would be up there again, but we'll see. But he went ahead and made this piece though. He said, you better not lose. And meaning that he's going to come back with another piece. So that is Sean Keeler. This is the last time I'm going to talk about him, because after this, he's no longer relevant. So I just addressed this piece right here. But anyway, the season is fast approaching. Yeah, it is fast approaching now. It really is. So glad he flushed one person out. But the rest of them, I could tell, man, they just they being fake, man. They are. But anyway, that's what he got to deal with, being a coach right there for right now. You hear me? I said for right now. He got to deal with that. So, but anyway, you say he laughed because he was nervous. It was a nervous laugh. That's why he was laughing. It's a nervous laugh. Yeah, why cover us if you don't like us? Like, if you, he was right. Prime was right about him. He read him correctly, and you see, this man said it was a circus the whole time when he came there. But he said the Buffs were desperate. That's why they hired the circus. He gonna make the final roster because Prime was right about him. He is a good receiver. He is. I'm sure he put the stamp of approval on it. He catching all type of balls. Yeah, he looked like he belonged there. Well, his dad played in the NFL, so he has it in him. I believe his dad was a receiver too. So he has the DNA. And the NFL knows that. They know his dad played. They know he's second generation. But yeah, man, he looks like he belonged there. And McClendon, dog, he looked like a different player. I'm beginning to think he was playing out of position. He should have been standing up the whole time. He said racism, jealousy, hate, double standards, period. No sugarcoating. I could stand on what I said. And here's what people might respond to you is, they might respond and say this, well, they had 2 other black coaches there. Yeah, but we don't know what they had to deal with. I bet you they had to deal with some BS. I bet you they did. But this one's not dealing with it. I can tell you 100% with full certainty that us Leos don't deal with this. We just don't. We speak our mind. I'm August 8th. He's August 9th. I just had to get brutally honest with somebody today. Like, if you ask my opinion, get brutally honest with you. But yeah. So hopefully he's not gonna come back to that university. Not as long as Prime is there, because he's a op. He's already with this article. See, he got emotional and wrote this article. Maybe he would have came back, but now he don't say it's a circus. So Coach don't hurt it. So now he said, okay, I'm running a circus, right? Well, you shouldn't come back then, since I'm running a circus. So yeah, Coach Saban would never go through nothing like this. Never. 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 Even the Oregon coach wouldn't go through nothing like this with his local reporters. You said Midnight Mel got the hell away. Yeah, he did. No wonder he left the way he did. Yeah, I was like, why do they call him Midnight Mel? I had to look into that to see. That man, let me tell you something. That man packed his bags and left, didn't he? That man packed his bags and left so fast. At Buffs Nation Daily, Coach Prime can handle adversity. If I was Coach Prime, you said I wouldn't leave because of some bull job reporters. This man is favored by God. Everyone would be eating crow. Yeah, but there's other places where they would love to have him. Trust me. I'm with Stephen A. Smith. He got to find somewhere else, man. Not here, yo. And I'm not hating on the program. Listen. I'm a Coach Prime supporter. All right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Coach Prime supporter, and I would like to see him in the NFL, yo. That's where I like to see him at with the Jets. You understand what I'm saying to you? I would like to see him come coach the Jets. So I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. I feel like he too good to be here, yo. Him and Sapp, they and Lewis. So they too good. They too good for this, yo. And I'm not knocking the kids that are there, because they're there for Coach Prime. Most of the kids. Okay. So that's how I feel about it. I'm not even trying to get them my ticket money, yo. I'm not trying to do that. So I'll watch them on TV, yo. I'm not spending no money up there. Period. Nope. Not at all. I want him to come to the Jets, man. That's how I feel. Now, if I'm invited, that's a different story. If I'm invited. But I just feel like maybe they felt like they would. Nah, I don't think all of them feel that way. I don't think the athletic director feel that way, because they all don't, think alike. It's just that reporter I zeroed in on. Like, what do they think? Of course, like, he's gonna act a certain way. Of course he is. He don't take no bull junk. I like that word, bull junk, because I don't want to say the other one. They're not going to address it, States. They're not going to address it. They'll address it if he be like, guys, I usually go where God want me to go, folks. And USC needs me. They need me right now. Let me stop. They need me right now. They need me. They need some change up there. Let's go, coach. I'm with you. This will turn into a USC channel so damn quick. Jordan coming with us. Come on, Seton. Let's go. Let's go. Pack your bags. But he did sign a contract, so he'll be there for a minute. The way it looks. So they got another few years. But we'll see after a few years what happens. Yeah, I know CBS owned Athlon. That's what he was talking about. See, that's what the guy don't understand. He probably like, well, what did CBS do? Yeah, but they the parent company. See, that's what. See, he's so dumb. He don't realize Coach knows all this stuff because he was in the business. You see how crazy, stupid the guy look now? Yeah, they put a hit out. They put a hit piece on him. Athlon did. That was a hit piece. With a former player talking about him. Thank you for reminding me, Stacy. I forgot to bring that up because. And you said CBS wrote a hit piece on Shiloh. So it was a double whammy. Yeah. Because that stuff with Shiloh. Yeah, you're right. CBS did write that. You're right. And then, Athlon Sports. So. Because I know Sean Keeler was like, what is he talking about? Like, what did CBS do? He probably didn't realize it. He probably didn't realize it when he wrote this. Bro, do you seriously think he wouldn't get hate at any SEC type school? Um, that's why I say the New York Jets, Ed. Did you hear me say I said I wanted to go to New York Jets? I think he belongs in the NFL. Yeah, NFL, man. He'll get hate in the NFL from opposing teams, of course. You're gonna always going he always gonna get hate. Everybody gets hate. I get hate. And I don't even know why I get hate. People just be practicing hating on me. Sitting here practicing. Practicing their hate. So everybody get hate. And you in the media. But not this type of hate. I mean, if he gonna get hate, he might as well come on to the Jets, man. Come on to the Jets. Bring your sons. Bring Shador, Shiloh, and bring a few others from the team too, because we can use some. We can use all the help. Bring some of the team with you, and we can build from there. Because I swear to you, if he went to the New York Jets, Shiloh and all them, I'm moving back. I'm moving back to Jersey. Now I'm gonna try to get press passes. I'm gonna be right up there. That's what we need too. Oh my God, we can need Coach and Shador and Bucky and all them come up there. Oh, that's what we need. Oh, I know the dude in the black. That's why he's laughing, Stacy. He was like, "Damn, what did I do?" Well, he didn't do nothing per se, but he talking about the brand. CZ said he going to the Cowboys. Them boys are tanking for his kid. I know. Did you hear what Jerry Jones said? He said he ain't in no rush to sign CD Lamb. He ain't in no rush. I thought that's one of his best wide receivers. Am I wrong? I don't follow the Cowboys like that right now. I don't follow them right now until whoever gets there. So if he's not in a hurry to sign CD Lamb, so what's the problem? I thought he was a pretty good receiver. You would want to sign him, don't you? Let me go ahead and tank this season real quick. We gonna take a season off. We gonna take a season off this year. We gonna be last in the division. We gonna take a season off. We gonna bring we shoot. You know how they say the circus? He would love to have that circus up there. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? He want Bucky too. Bring Bucky too. Come on. And we get the NFL to change their rules so we can have them cameras in there. So them rules will get changed. Because he will fill up them seats so damn fast. He would listen. He will fill up them seats so damn fast, it'll be crazy. I'm telling you that. You said Prime will be at CU next year. If he doesn't like coaching without his kids, he goes back to TV. Y'all act like y'all really know what he gonna do. We don't know, man. Yo, we don't know what he gonna do. Everybody has a right to change, man. Like from what they said, we don't know what he gonna do after the end of the season. But as far as we know, because he signed a contract, he is gonna be there because he signed a contract. But if he come out and say I'm not gonna be here, I'm not gonna be surprised. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Shit, I'm going back to retirement. You said JJ won't pay him. He won't show y'all, please, yo. Yeah, I don't know about that. But they got a coach, so you said they just paid Dak more money? Oh, I didn't know that. Dak is not a bad quarterback. Listen, man, I see him going to the Jets. You see what I'm saying? Then I bring my Jets jerseys back out. All that'll come back out. All my Jets apparel will come back out. I don't know. I don't know if they paid Dak. He said they paid Dak. I ain't hear that, but if they did, they did. You said CD is about to leave. He about to come to the Jets. Cam, that's what you said. CD about to come to the Jets. You said. Hey, we love to have him. We'll love to have him. And we got Rodgers. He back healthy. We'll love to have CD Lamb. And CD Lamb is a very smart kid. I remember on draft day what he did. I'll never forget it. And I don't really watch the draft like that, but I never forget. I just happened to watch him get drafted, of all people, because I don't watch the draft. But I just happened to see him. I said, wait a minute. His girl grabbed his phone trying to be slick, and he grabbed the phone back from her because he had two phones. I'll never forget. I said, this kid going places. I never forget it. I said, man, his mother, his parents raised him right. He going places. When he grabbed that phone back from her. You don't not what you touching somebody's phone for? You said Travis Hunter is looking unguardable. He looking good, isn't he? Yep. We need them to make it to the season. We don't want nobody getting injured. Did you hear about that college player that got injured? He out for the season. No, we don't need nobody being out for the season. They need to just go light in practice now. You said Dak is terrible. Are you talking? What are you talking about? You talking about Dak Prescott? Somebody just said they signed him for more money. I don't know. I don't follow the Cowboys like that. Y'all let me know. You said which is why Lamb is going to leave the Cowboys and go to the Jets. He's done. with that joke organization and going to the Jets. That's what you meant to put. I just finished your sentence. What's up, DJH? The last practice was great. Yeah, they don't need to be having no injuries. What you mean Benson got hurt? Oh, shit. All right, well, Benson don't need to be playing no more. Let him rest for the season. He said, hell, take Dak. Man, we don't want... Well, I thought Dak was pretty good, Stacy. We got Aaron Rodgers, though. What I'm just talking about is we can get Shador to back up Aaron Rodgers for when Aaron decide he ready to retire, then bring and let Shador take over. That's why I wanted Shador to go there. He looked good with a Jets jersey on, Shador. Either get Shador or Travis, one or the other. I'll be straight. You said Benson arm was in a sling? Oh, hell no. Nah, they can't be doing all that. Y'all coach, let me just say something, Coach Prime. Like, let me holler at you real quick. When you please tell them to not to go. I know y'all want them to go hard, but we don't want nobody to get hurt now. You said Shador ain't going to the Jets. Well, where he going, Cam? Since you know, where he going? Where he going, Cam? I don't seem to think the Jets gonna tank their season either. So he might not go to the Jets. But where you think he going? Raiders? Because they keep whispering the Raiders. So there's something going on with them Raiders. Wherever he decided to go, I'm with it though. Where's the Raiders and whatnot. You said y'all take Dak. No, Stacy, we got Aaron though. Stacy, remember Aaron is back healthy. You said Shador is going to the Raiders most likely. The Jets will have to do something to get into the top 10. And they would have to give up something, but that's why he ain't going to the Jets. What makes you think the Raiders going to tank their season? They may not tank their season either. Yeah, they said Benson got his what's up with that, Cam? What do you mean his arm is in a sling? He gonna be ready for the season, eh? Oh man. Yeah, we don't need nobody getting hurt, man. You said Brees Hall is a monster. You say Coach Prime told him to go get it. You said haven't seen a single Jet scout at CU practice. What, this year or last year? Yeah, it sounds like you got some disdain for my Jets. That's what it sounds like, low key. But all right, cool. You say you ain't seen one at practice yet. All right, cool. Cool. I still really don't know what I forget what Cam said he do with the program. Oh, he's in strength and conditioning intern for all the CU sports. Haven't seen a single Jet scout at CU practice this year. Well, yeah. Yeah, that don't mean nothing. It really don't, MOB. You right. Just because they ain't seen a scout, they don't mean that they watching. Yeah, they can watch. They watch the games and stuff. And they probably will come eventually throughout the season. You could see the Giants drafting them too. I could see that. One of them going to New York. I just don't know which one it is, him or Travis. I could see him going to New York, New York City. But who knows though? We'll see what the season at the end of the season, what it looks like. Yeah, he around the team, MOB. You said what if BJ? Well, he come on to the Jets. It don't matter. One of them come on to the Jets. You know what I mean? They'll be well received. You said Prime and Shador to the Cowboys makes sense. Whew, it's gonna be hard for me to support them Cowboys though. Lord have mercy. Ugh. But I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. Maybe it'll turn into a Cowboy channel. And I never thought in my life that'll happen. No, it can't. I can't turn into a Cowboy channel. I'm just gonna cover them. How about that? I can't cover into it. I can't do that. I went through grief with these Cowboys, man. My ex is a hardcore Cowboys fan. Every game, I had to endure this stuff. And she had her Sanders jersey on. I said, he didn't even play for the team no more. She still had her Sanders jersey on. You can't say nothing to her about Coach Prime. Nothing. He walks water and shit. You can't say nothing, man. But I give it to her. She know football though. I give it to her. She grew up a Cowboys fan. Oh, CZ. See, I knew you was a op. You a Eagles fan. You a op. Yeah, them Eagle fans is bad, yo. Bad. Cam still means nothing. The Jets can draft Shador. We're just gonna have to see. Well, it depends on who's in the top three. You know, it's just what it depends on, and what their needs are. You said Jerry Jones don't want to pay Dak. I thought they said he paid him. He has a tendency to stay loyal to his quarterbacks. He stayed loyal to Tony Romo a lot of years. But shout out to him. We'll see what happens. We'll see where they get drafted when it comes. Right now, we waiting for the season to start. You said, watch what you say about my Cowboys. Oh, you a Cowboys, right? You a boys fan? At least y'all won something. Jets haven't won nothing in my whole. We did have that one good season. Every year, it's just I don't know. Nah, we need Sauce to stay there. Don't even mention Sauce Gardner or Garrett Wilson. We need them to stay. I mean, we need Sauce Gardner to stay. We need to build a team now. We need to build a complete team. Yeah, we do need a quarterback for when Rodgers retired. We do. I just don't see him playing long time. He's at the tail end of his career now. Nah, you're not trading Sauce. So I don't even want to even mention Sauce Gardner. That's like you mentioned Revis Island. Nah, we don't trade no Revis Island. Nah, don't mention Sauce. Nah, Sauce stay where he at. He liked the Big Apple. He likes where he's at. We just need to build a team now. We need to get the complete team. And Rodgers looked good, but I don't know when he gonna think about retiring. So we need a quarterback to come in there and take over the reins. That's why I said Shador. But bring Shiloh too. We can use him too out there. Bring him too. And look, if I could get greedy, we get Travis too now. See, Matt, man, y'all would not hear the last of my mouth, yo. If the Jets was able to pull that off, oh man. Yeah, poor Caleb. He down with the Bears now. They don't do that kid with the Wolves. He gonna start right away. I don't know. I think I would have went back to college. But the Bears are in rebuild mode, so we'll see what happens. Shout out to the Bears. I actually been to that stadium, but not to a game. And I was out there for a class one time. Walked over to Soldier Field. They're gonna have some more rich O linemen in this next draft coming up too. A lot of quality O linemen gonna get drafted. We stepped in the right direction last draft. We drafted an O lineman. So you said you got some beachfront property in Alaska to sell you. If I believe what? Oh, to get all of them? I know, right? But I just said if that happened, you would not hear the last of it from me. You said you won't go to Soldier Field after November. What happened in November? Oh, let me just say this real quick. Steph Curry, he took that gold medal. I'm just letting y'all know that. This man was hitting everything. How do you hit everything? He hit everything. I tell people him and Kyrie Irving has the best handles in the business. His handles are amazing. He went and took the gold medal. That's what happened. He took it from France. He took it. They couldn't handle him. It was almost like he was shooting free throws. It was crazy. That kid is nice, yo. Ain't nobody can handle his man. Did you see the last three? He just kind of just threw it up. Yo, he got a cheat code in his brain. It's something. He should have been the MVP because he took. If it wasn't for him, yo, he took the medal, and he had Wembyamba looking big and slow. He couldn't handle LeBron. He just couldn't. Man, Curry did that little step around and just kind of threw the ball up real quick, and the damn shit went in. He was hitting circus shots, and then every time he shoot it, man, it's that one shot. He looked at the bench. He said, "Did it go in?" That is crazy. He be doing that. He looks at them for a reaction to see if it went in. He said 60 points in the last two games combined. Yo, he's the best player. Look, he's the best player in the world. Still. He's the best player in the world. He's the best player on the planet. He is the best player on the planet, Earth. Still. Because if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have won. I'm just telling you that. He's the best player on the planet. He's hitting shots. It's like he's at one with the Force. He got a working knowledge of the Force. I'm just telling y'all that he got a working knowledge of the Force. He's practiced so much that his muscle memory. Yeah, he's with the Force, man. Did the women win yet? Because last time I checked, the game was close. Did they win? His handles, man, it's him and Kyrie Irving got the best handles. It's like the ball is connected to his hand. It's like it was no way they was stopping Steph, yo. They won by one. It's no way they was stopping Steph. They had nothing for Steph. And the reason why the 3-point line was a little closer than the NBA line. He's shooting free throws out there, man. And then they had Kevin Durant shooting. You heard what Therese Halliburton said. He was like, when you get an A on the test for not even participating. That's hilarious. He said he got a gold medal. He didn't even participate. Yes, you did. You participated in practice, didn't you? You did participate. That one shot Steph made, he made it on two people. He threw it up with one hand, man. It was crazy. He's unguardable. Unguardable. You can't guard him. He took that gold medal. He should have been the MVP. But anyway, I see why they gave it to Bron. Because he was the leader on the team. And that's his last Olympics. I believe that's his last Olympics. He got 5 gold medals. You believe that? 5. Him and Durant. Now, I forget that sprinter guy, whatever his name is. This is where he messed up at. When he came out, when they announced his name, he overexerted himself, but with all his fucking antics. And that's why he lost. He gonna talk about he got COVID. Yeah, alright, man. Now all of a sudden he COVID free. Do you have it or you don't have it? It's because he exerted himself. That's what happened. All them damn antics. He was just so hyped he couldn't handle himself. But shout out to the women. You said they won by one. They would have got dragged if they lost. Because, then they had what's her name there. You said LeBron doesn't have a gold medal without Curry. LeBron didn't deserve the MVP. It was Curry, really. Nah, he got more gold medals than that. He got at least four. He got at least 4 or 5. Him and Durant. Let me see. Oh, it's his third. Okay, you're right. He has 3. Jordan has 2, 84 and 92. 92 is still the best team ever assembled. Their games was never close. The 92, the original Dream Team, their games were never close. Never. Never had a close game. Yeah, they would have lost the game. I know it was Curry that took. I told you he took the gold medal. Yeah, the '92 Dream Team was the best ever assembled. They never had. The only competition they had was in scrimmage against themselves. That was where the real competition was when they were playing against themselves. It was Team A and Team B. And the team after that, in '96, the '96 Dream Team was good too. '92 and '96 were the best teams. And the team that Vince Carter was on. That was the third best ever assembled. Him and Kevin Garnett. So, '92, '96, and the one that when they were in Vince Carter, where did they play at? They were in Sydney. The Sydney teams. Because Vince Carter, when he dunked over that guy, that was in Sydney. That was in the Sydney Olympics. That was the third best team ever assembled. Trust me, I know. But the original Dream Team, you'll never get a team like that ever again. Ever again. There was no competition. None. The only comp they had was with Drazen Petrovic. Rest in peace to him. He played for New Jersey Nets. But then they blew them out. Blew them out. And Tony Kukoc. But they blew them out too. Best team ever assembled was '92 Dream Team. The best ever. They blew it was no competition. There was no comeback. No competition. And you know how you guys see Charles Barkley now? Nah, yo, Charles was a beast, yo. Somebody asked me how good was Charles Barkley. Dude, Charles was great. He was great. Man, the best female boxer ever assembled was what you just saw just recently. She brutally beat them women to win a gold medal. Brutally. Brutally beat them to a gold medal. I knew she was going to win the gold medal. Yeah, he claimed he had the vid, but now he testing negative. His ass overexerted himself, Stacy. He didn't have the vid when he was out there celebrating before the damn race. He seemed good to me. The way he was out there doing his antics, his ass got tired. That's what happened. Y'all know that female boxer. Y'all know that wasn't right. Don't act like don't make me say it. She sat up there and brutally beat these women, man. It's for a gold medal. Okay? One woman said she ain't never get hit that hard. She sat up there and took that gold medal. Like, give it to me. That's some crazy. This world is upside down. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm going to the one in Los Angeles though. That's the next Olympics in Los Angeles. It's coming back to Los Angeles. Last time was with Carl Lewis and them. I'm gonna be at that one. It's gonna be a wild time, yo. You know, us Americans don't know how to act. Man, I don't know what was wrong with me yesterday, man. I sat there, man. I washed my car yesterday, right? It was so damn hot. I mean, I was like dripping sweat. You'd have thought that it was crazy. It was hot outside. I came home and passed out. He said he losing by 5/1000ths of a second. It's crazy. Yeah, it was a crazy race. But we don't seem the best, man. Usain Bolt ain't in it no more. He made it exciting. I ain't like this one this year. After Usain Bolt retired, that was it for me with that. We need another Usain Bolt. We need something. But I enjoy watching what's her name compete. And that 4x100, man, she got ghost. She was like she was floating. She did her thing. Richardson. Richardson did her thing. Yeah, Carl Lewis. That was my childhood. Carl Lewis. I never forget that race with him and Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson cheated though. He was on roids. And they found out after the fact. And Carl knew, you can tell after the race when he lost, he knew something was wrong. He said, "There's no way I should have lost." When he walked away and shook his head, he said he knew something wasn't right with that guy. Something wrong with Carl though, man. Yo, if you ever, all you gotta do is put in the search engine, Carl Lewis national anthem. He messed that national anthem up. Y'all go, you listen to it. It's hilarious. What was my other memories? So Carl Lewis, Usain Bolt. Um, Hell, I remember what's his name. Well, I might get flagged if I say the real name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't even say his name without getting flagged. But him and the O'Briens. Remember they said who's the greatest athlete? I remember that one. Why they didn't give him? Yeah, I can't mention it. Go Bucks. You get flagged for that. If you try to say his original name, yeah. You said the IOC tested him and said he did stop it. I don't know what you mean. The IOC tested who? And said he did have with the vid? No, that man overexerted himself. Go watch the when he came out the game. He was the only one jumping around and carrying on. That's why he lost. Because he was jumping around and carrying on. And he overexerted himself. That's why he lost. He was the only one that did that. When they announced him, he came out, he jumping around like and carrying on. He was tired. What a fool. But y'all know that boxer ain't right. Don't say the boxer's name though. That boxer was beating them women to death. You hear me? Oh my God. Stacy, you know that wasn't right, that boxing dude. You know that wasn't right. You know, don't act like you didn't see it. That wasn't right. He won the gold medal though. I mean, she won the gold medal, excuse me. She tore her opponents alive. You saw it. You saw it. And don't act like that breakdancing stuff is it's fugazi. I don't know who in the hell had them people breakdancing at the Olympic. It was embarrassing. What kind of breakdancing is that? You said Michael Johnson and Edwin Moses were beasts too. Yeah, Michael Johnson. Remember he had the gold shoes on? Yeah, I remember Edwin Moses too. You know what I'm saying? My girl Gail Devers. Come on, what you know about Gail Devers? You know who remind me of Flojo? What's her name? Shikari. Now that's Flojo, yo. She looks like her too. Boy, she remind me of Flojo. A little bit. Yeah, Johnson with the gold shoes in Atlanta. Now I was at Atlanta for those games. But I didn't go to I went to one wrestling event, Greco Roman, that was it. And then we were just like partying around town. That was the Olympics where Kurt Angle he won the gold medal with a broken neck. I don't know if y'all know that. You know wrestler Kurt Angle? He broke his neck. I forget how he broke it, but he literally won with a broken neck. It's crazy. They injected him before his match. Yeah, he was a badass hurdler. You know, Carl Lewis and all his events. He won gold medals in all his events. Man, it never happened again. Michael Phelps. That was exciting to watch back then, Michael Phelps. Um, the original Dream Team, with the gymnastics with Dominique Dawes, Dominique Morciano, Kerry Shrug. Come on, man. I be knowing them, yo. Yep, I know them. You know what I'm saying? That was the original Dream Team. No, don't say it, Stacy, cause I get banned. Leave them alone. I don't know why they took the gold medal. That's what people keep saying. Why they take his gold medal away? Oh, he wasn't. Where was he at? So he didn't get a gold medal at all? I don't get what y'all saying. If he won a gold medal, how come he didn't get one? He don't have to be on the stand to get it. You said with Spinks and Sugar Ray Leonard. I don't remember them in the Olympics. That's before my time. I don't remember Spinks and Ray. That was in the 70s. But I seen it on film though. But as far as them, I don't remember. I don't know what y'all saying. First y'all say I don't know who y'all talking about. You said they didn't present it. They don't have to present it to him for him to get it. Was he there for the presentation? Or was he somewhere else? Because if he was somewhere else, they gave it to him later. You say I told you that was a man. No, I already know. If you got an XY chromosome, you're a dude, man. Two X's is female. We all know that. That's biology. 101. But they trying to say it's a female. You know, he got an X and a Y. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I just leave stuff alone, man. I knew he was gonna win the gold medal, straight up. He was putting some leather on them women's face. You hear me? I ain't say nothing. I'm just watching it. Every time they get tagged, they'll back up. Well, he put some spoting on their ass. Sure was. So, we live in a world now. If everybody want to agree that that's whatever, that's what you got to go with. If you say it's not, then you get canceled. So, well, guess what? I'm about to announce it right now. I'm competing in boxing in Los Angeles for the women sports. I identify as one woman. You hear me? So I'm going to be competing in the women's event. Just let y'all know. My name is Maxine. Damn it. My name's Maxine. But Max, what about your beard? Don't worry about the beard. This is what I identify as. I'm going to have a wig on. That's right. No, I'm not identified. Go Bucks. So, but Max, you got an XY. I know I got an XY, but I'm a woman. And I'm going to compete. I probably, knowing me, I probably get my ass kicked. I probably get in and get knocked out, man, and get embarrassed. They said I told him not to stop playing. Yo, I remember growing up, right? I'm gonna say this before I get off. My friend Peggy. Now, everybody has that one girl in the clique growing up. She's like a tomboy. And Peggy or whatnot. She used to fight dudes, man. And she was like a bully. You know what I'm saying? She was like our gooch. She was just like our Gooch, man. We call her the Gooch. You know what I'm saying? Big Peggy. And she used to fight with us. Yep. Knocking people down and everything. And it's crazy, man. She's, growing up now. She's still a little. She go for bad, a little rough, but rough around the edges. But she used to say it. Yeah, I used to roll with y'all, fight with us and everything. I know she could box in the Olympics and do well. I forget that one boxer name. That woman. That woman is nice though. I forget her name right now because they asked her about this one in the Olympics and whatnot. But I forget her. She's the champ. I forget her name. She's nice. She actually got skill, but I don't know, man. I honestly think shit. I can just go do it, guys. My name is Maxine. I'm gonna be competing in the Olympics, boxing for the women. And what y'all gonna say? Y'all can't say nothing to me. I'm competing in the super heavyweight division. But anyway, man, it's all good. I didn't see this Olympics. I didn't get a chance to watch everything I wanted to watch, though. Yeah, I think, yeah. But that break dancing, that right there, when I saw that, I said, they can't even break dance. Like, what is this? They need to come up with some. I heard they were trying to bring football into it. Did y'all hear that? That's what I heard. I heard they were trying to like do that next. We will win though. We would easily win. That wouldn't be no competition for around the world. That wouldn't be no competition. There's nobody will be able to beat us. You said the Chinese women shot putters. Yeah, they brolic. They just brolic women. You know. So you mean to tell me the women they barely beat France today? That's crazy. What did Brittany Griner do? Did she get off, or how many points she have? I got to go watch the replay on it. Damn, they barely won. Oh, you talking about soccer though? That football, go Bucks. That's what you talking about. I'm talking about real. I'm talking about the American football. They were thinking about introducing that to the Olympics. There's no way nobody would beat us. There's no way. said those DNA altered people. I believe people playing around with that too, Stacy. How they got Wimbyamba in them. See how tall and great big he is? They doing something like that. He couldn't handle LeBron though. He was too slow for him. Too big and too slow. They need to build a super team though. Another super team, like have Curry, rebuild with Curry and bring LeBron and his son, because you know you want to play with his son too. Durant. We need another super team. It ain't no, because Curry, he could still play. Ain't nobody guarding him. Just not guarding him. He don't did something with his brain or something. I don't know how he hitting shots like that. They circus shots at this point. He might as well. What the fuck I'm guarding him for? He hitting stuff like that. It's almost like that last shot he hit, that was ridiculous. It's like he did it one handed. He just flicked it up and it went in. That's a bad man. Oh, you had to get Peacock. Yeah, I didn't download all that. That's why I ain't watched most of it. I'm ready for the World Cup now. That's my thing. When the World Cup comes, that's my thing. You know, my nation is Brazil, and for the women, it's the United States. I follow United States women's soccer, and then Brazil for the men. Those are my nations. Yeah, you said Japan beat the U.S. in football in the World Junior Championship. I saw that. They wouldn't beat our team if we put a super team together. They wouldn't beat our NFL squad. They wouldn't do it. When he got anyway, guys. Let me get out of here. But I'll catch you guys sometime later. I appreciate y'all coming in, showing Keeler off the hook. So he got out of his system, his hit piece, but it is what it is now. But all right, y'all. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.